Hey, Tim Alden here from Burns, Oregon. Today's tool of the week, I'm going to talk to you about the medium-size horseshoe brand round knife by Jeremiah Watt. I'm really excited to have these knives available for our students and for purchase on our website. It is very affordable and extremely sharp. It cuts really well and it holds an edge. We've been using them for about the last 6 months before we decided to put them on the website and sell them. We've tested them in the shop, and there's a lot of expensive round knives out there, and there's some really inexpensive ones that are low quality. I would say this is a high quality at an affordable price, and so that's why we've decided to use it in our shop and direct our students to it. So today we're going to cut out a little veg tan piece for our clutch wallet that we're going to be tooling out for you in a later video. But we're just going to talk about this tool and the use of this tool. So whenever we're doing straight lines, I will usually rock this blade forward, and with that, I just want to show you a quick little tip. So if you're going to rock this blade forward, your best leverage is in between these 2 points here. When you're pressing down right here, you don't have a whole lot of leverage. You'll notice when you go to cutting right here, it's really easy. And then as you roll forward, you lose control anything past this if you're trying to roll it. And you just don't stay on line as easy that way. And so these are really, really nice knives. Safety is the number one thing. There's a lot of people that are very intimidated by them, but if you use the safety principles, you should be all right. Number one is your right hand is like the rudder. You know, it's directing where it's going, and your left hand, if you're ever sliding it forward, that is what you are driving it forward with. This hand is just your rudder steering it. Because if you're pushing along and you have your hand out here and you break loose of your leather, you're going to stop at the end of your arm. And so if you're pushing along and you break loose with your thumb, you stop at the end of that stroke there. And so that's the safest way to do this. For this long straight stretch, we're just going to inch it along. So I generally start when I can on the cutting surface. That way you can roll forward, staying on that line, and then I'll slide it up just in case I haven't cut all the way through. And then we're going to roll forward again and just inch it along here. Always keeping our freehand fingers, if you can, keep them in tight and push down like that. You don't want your fingers out here spread out where they could get in trouble. So next we're going to roll in. I'll rock it a little bit. And then for this corner, I'm going to use that point and I'm just going to roll around. I'm pushing with my thumb, inching it along, and then I'm going to go back to rocking it like that. And so again, here we're going to push with our thumb. Our right hand's the rudder, and you can see me shift my weight from one foot to the next. I'm not pushing with my arm. If anything, I'm just keeping this hand solid and I'm pushing with my thumb and just shifting with my weight to roll around there. You want to keep this blade straight up and down. If you're tipping it like this, it's going to undercut your leather. And the tighter the corner, the lower you have to have this handle so you can work on that point. So we're going to work back to the straight stretch over here. And then we're going to push it forward. And one thing that you'll notice, this back corner will bind up on this leather sticking out over here. So if that's ever the case, a lot of times we'll rough cut so it's close and it's a little more flexible so that back corner can push out and this flexes. But as you're getting around here, it's getting a little bit more tension, especially in the beginning when you first start using one of these knives. You want all the help that you can get. And so we'll go ahead and cut that loose. And I'm just gonna push this forward. And for a beginner, you don't have to cut this in one pass. You can just barely touch this with that corner of your blade and get used to drawing that line on. And if it takes you 2 or 3 passes, that's fine. The number one thing is keep your blade sharp and your fingers out of the way. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you like this video. Feel free to give us a call or email if you have any questions. Have a great day.